Welcome back to WHHI News. Joining me now, a face who is probably familiar to a lot of our viewers, and that's Kathryn Mademann, who is the host of Coastal with Kathryn. Thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you for having me.
The big news with you is that you were recognized by SCORE with an award. Tell us what the name of the award is.
It's for Client of the Year, and I was working with the SCORE program for about a year now. I reached out because I had the concept of Coastal with Kathryn, which is now a lifestyle travel show, and we happen to be here in Lowcountry. We created like 18 episodes, and yeah, it's been
all yourself with, the help of SCORE, as you told me before we started talking now, a business plan they helped you with. But what made you say, this is something I want to do, and what does the show really highlight, do you think?
That's a great question. What it does is, it talks about the vibe of the community. There's always the tiers of we love golf, we love tennis, yeah. But what else do we do? What makes us viable? It's the businesses that create the music, creates the food, creates the charters, the boats. And also the history. We've done 4 or 5 shows on history, and so when someone comes to the Lowcountry, when they watch our show, they have a real good insight about the fun and also interesting stories that we tell. It really is down to storytelling, and that's why I started the show.
I have to tell you, I can tell you are enjoying it while you were doing the show, but you do a lot of work behind the scenes as well. You produce the program, you created it, you help edit it. It's a really big time commitment, isn't it?
It is, it really is, but it's also a passion of mine, and it's something that makes me very happy to do. It's not all myself. I do have a team. We have Ricky, Kari, Gustavo, and Joe. So it's not, but we all play a role in creating each episode, and it's been delightful. And I love the fact that the community is enjoying it back. That's the feedback that we've received.
You've gotten a lot of views, have you not, with the show? Or viewership's pretty high?
Yep, our viewership is high, which is delightful. Just in our cables, we're reaching, I guess, 700,000 households. We're about 3 million.
Wow.
Tourists. We have 100,000 in social media, and more to come. One thing about our show is we also log we have a library on our YouTube channel. It's Coastal with Kathryn, and if you have not seen any of our 18 episodes, I recommend go to our YouTube, subscribe, so you never miss one ever again, and then like and share. And this is a great library for the Lowcountry as well if you're looking for something fun to do.
Tell me about SCORE and how you went to them or decided, hey, these are some people I want to talk to so I can make this the success that I know it's going to be.
Right. Well, everybody, when you start a business, you really need a plan. The back of the napkin, it's sort of there, but
Not quite.
If you accomplish the plan and you get through the plan, that's starting one. If you can't get to the plan, that'd be hard to start a business. So there's a level of tenacity that goes involved. But I reached out to them because creatively we had the abilities, I had the team, but I needed the plan. And SCORE is really an amazing program that helps entrepreneurs. If you have an idea, go call them, touch base with them, because they have a team of seriously talented, experienced people. Like my mentor is Karen Casey, and she's been super great with me. In fact, it was delightful that she also won an award for her being the mentor of the year.
There you go.
So it was really nice to have that side by side. That was really delightful. But the SCORE program, I just want to let you know, there's about 300 chapters in the United States, about 10,000 volunteers, and these are people who've worked in the workplace,
and
executives.
They've been successful.
Exactly.
Right?
So please, that's one thing about the SCORE program. Do tap in. I think for our chapters, SCORE Lowcountry, SC Lowcountry, but Google it, you'll find it.
Okay, great. And you have found that there's an appetite for this program. When you're thinking ahead, you mentioned how many have actually been broadcast and how many do you have ready to go?
Right now we have 3 in the can, and we'll be uploading a new show on Monday about the heritage, so do stay with WHHI because we will have that airing, Coastal with Kathryn, so we're excited about that. And we're up in our upcoming year, just a quick synopsis, June 1 is going to be our first anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Well, thank you very much. We've created like 18 episodes.
Wow.
Our YouTube is growing. We continue more episodes. What else can I share with you? Oh, and
will you go further than where you have to this point? Farther? I don't know which it is. I'm sorry, but what are the plans like to expand even more? Will you do it?
Oh, absolutely. When we can do that, that's pretty much budget driven. So we have, when our budget grows, we get to go further and further.
Sure.
But it really is about coastal life. And when we started here for a couple of reasons. Number one, we're rich with stories. So I didn't have to go far. But if I was living in, Chicago and I started, let's start a Coastal with Kathryn, a lifestyle show on the coast, that's a different place.
Different, yeah.
But also I've learned this community and it's just been generous to me. And I want to thank you, Hilton Head and Lowcountry, for your support. I am grateful for all that as well.
Well, we want to thank you for coming in and talking with us today. Thank you for a great program that highlights this area so well. Kathryn, thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
Thanks for watching this edition of WHHI News. I'm Allie McNair. We'll see you the next time.